Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. I'm so glad you're joining us today because we are going to unpack a pretty intriguing financial product. Today, we're bringing our structured visual sequence to the AU Altura Plus credit card. We're going to strip away the marketing fluff, look strictly at the hard data, the fine print, and exactly what this card brings to the table. All right, let's jump right in. Now, right off the bat, we have to ask the big question. Is this 499 rupee budget credit card actually right for your wallet? It's a great hook, isn't it? I mean, in a market that's just completely flooded with these super premium, high-fee cards promising you the world, sometimes what we really need to know is if a basic entry-level card can actually reward our everyday shopping and commuting in a tangible way. So we're going to break down the numbers to figure that out. So who is this card actually for? Well, the AU Altura Plus is specifically positioned as an entry-level or primary tier card, meaning it's not trying to be a luxury travel card for international jet-setters. Instead, it's laser-focused on budget-conscious everyday shoppers and frequent train travelers. Literally, if your daily routine involves standard retail spending, clicking Add to Cart online, and taking domestic trains, this card was built specifically with your profile in mind. Okay, here is our roadmap for today's explainer. First, we'll meet the AU Altura Plus. Second, we're going to uncover the fees and real costs. Third, we'll look at earning your rewards. Fourth, travel and lounge perks. Fifth, redeeming those points. And finally, Section 6 will give our final verdict. Section 1. Meet AU Altura Plus and the baseline eligibility. The basic eligibility criteria here is honestly really straightforward. You just need to be between the ages of 21 and 60 and a resident of India. Oh, and if you want to get an add-on card for a family member, they just need to be over 18. The whole goal of this product is to serve as your go-to everyday primary card for shopping in domestic transit. You know, it's designed to be highly accessible, so you don't need some massive income bracket just to get your foot in the door. Section 2. Fees and real costs. Uncovering the true price. So here's the headline number they show you, 499 rupees. That's both the joining fee when you first get the card, and it's the renewal fee you'll face every single year after that. But, and this is a really critical but that we always have to remember, that's 499 rupees plus GST. At the current 18% rate, your actual out-of-pocket cost is going to be slightly higher than that base number. You definitely want to keep that true cost in the back of your mind as we evaluate the rewards later on. Now, here is how you can actually make that fee completely disappear. Against our real cost of $499 plus GST, AU sets a waiver target of 80,000 rupees in annual spend. Basically, if you swipe 80,000 rupees within your card anniversary year, the bank completely waives the renewal fee for the following year. If you break that math down, it's roughly 6,600 rupees a month in spending. For a primary everyday card, that is a super achievable target for a lot of households. Okay, let's take a quick second to demystify the interest rate. This card carries a 3.59% per month interest rate, which translates to a massive 43.08% per annum. Now, this is simply the extra cost added if you do not pay off your full balance every single month. I really want to emphasize this. Rewards cards literally only provide value if you pay your statement in full every month. If you're carrying debt at 43%, any cashback or points you earn are just going to be instantly wiped out by those interest charges. Section 3. Earning your rewards, the cashback and points engine. So this card uses a pretty interesting hybrid reward system. It doesn't just hand out one type of reward. For physical stores, what the bank calls POS retail spends, which literally just means swiping or tapping your card at a physical shop, you get a flat 1.5% cash back. But for online spends, the whole engine shifts. Instead of cashback, you earn 2 reward points for every 100 rupees spent. It's a neat dual approach that rewards both how you shop out on the street and how you shop on your phone. But we really need to look closely at the fine print here, because the limitations are pretty significant. First up, that 1.5% retail cashback, it is strictly capped at a maximum of just 100 rupees per statement cycle. That is a hard ceiling, guys. Once you hit that 100 rupees, any extra physical store spends will only earn you 1 reward point per 100 rupees. Second, if you use this card at the petrol pump, you are getting absolutely 0 rewards. No cashback, no points, nothing. But hey, on a positive note, there is absolutely no cap on the online reward points you can rack up. Let's look at another way to boost those earnings. the number 500. This is your monthly milestone bonus. If you put 20,000 rupees of spending on this card within a single calendar month, the bank rewards you with an extra 500 bonus reward points. This is a fantastic incentive if you're using this as your primary card for groceries, utilities, and daily stuff, because it lets you steadily stack up extra points month after month. Section 4. Travel and lounge perks. Comfort on the move. Now, there is a very stark contrast in the travel benefits here. On one hand, you get 2 complimentary visits per quarter to select railway lounge locations across India, places like Kolkata, Ahmedabad, Jaipur, Delhi, Madurai, and Agra. And what's really cool is these can actually be used by both the primary cardholder and add-on cardholders. But on the flip side, you really have to note the total absence of airport lounge benefits. 0. So if you're a frequent flyer, this card just won't get you past those airport lounge doors. Its travel perks are strictly grounded on the rails. Now, earlier I mentioned that you don't earn any rewards on fuel, but you do at least get a fuel surcharge waiver. When you buy petrol, there's almost always an extra surcharge tacked on to the bill. Well, this card gives you a 1% waiver on that surcharge for transactions between 400 and 5,000 rupees. It is capped at 150 rupees per billing cycle, though. So while you aren't earning points to fill your tank, the card is at least shielding you from those annoying extra station fees.
Section 5. Redeeming your points, making the math work.
This part is great because it takes the guesswork completely out of the equation. Like, what is a point actually worth, right? Well, on the AU Rewardz portal, 1 reward point equals exactly 0.25 rupees, so 25 paise. You can apply this exact flat value across flights, hotels, DTH recharges, or even gift vouchers like Flipkart. And honestly, perhaps the best detail here, the rewards redemption fee is absolutely nil, 0. A lot of banks will charge you 99 rupees or more just for the privilege of using your own points. AU Bank, they don't charge you a single rupee to redeem. Let's tie it all together with some quick milestone math. Remember that 500-point monthly bonus for hitting 20,000 rupees in spend? Well, if you hit that every month for a year, you accumulate 6,000 annual bonus points. Multiply that by our 0.25 conversion value, and you get a real-world tangerine value of 1,500 rupees. When you remember that the annual fee for this card is only 499 rupees, just maximizing this one single milestone benefit pays for the entire card 3 times over. Section 6. The final verdict. Pros, cons, and final thoughts. Methodically comparing the features, the pros are pretty clear. You're getting free railway lounge access, a solid 1.5% retail cashback, absolutely no cap on your online reward points, and that really lucrative 500-point monthly bonus, plus an annual fee waiver that is super easy to hit. Conversely, the cons. The total lack of airport lounge access might honestly be a deal breaker if you fly a lot. That strict 100 rupee cap per cycle on the retail cashback definitely limits your earning power at physical stores. And of course, getting absolutely 0 reward points on fuel transactions is something daily commuters really need to factor in. Which leaves us with this final vital question. Do these specific spend caps actually align with your personal daily lifestyle? As this explainer has shown, the AU Altura Plus is a highly capable everyday card, provided you understand its boundaries. If your monthly budget naturally hits that 20,000 rupee mark, and you travel way more by train than by plane, it's honestly a fantastic fit. But if you spend heavily in physical retail stores or really rely on fuel rewards, you might hit those caps a bit too quickly. So take a close look at your own budget this month and let the data guide your choice. Thank you so much for joining me on The Explainer today. Keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next analysis.